Good morning, everybody. It's Victoria from Ask the Angels. How are you this morning? I think it's Tuesday, Tuesday the 29th of December 2020. And I've just done, I meant to be off until the 4th of January, but I've just done a distant healing for somebody whose husband's poorly. So I really felt the need to pull a card and to share the message. I've got no makeup on today. But I can get over that because I really felt the need to pull a card from my Archangel Michael deck just to support with everybody, because there's a feeling, the rates of COVID are out of control. People are worrying. People haven't seen family members over Christmas. People are isolating. They're on their own. People are struggling. I'm okay. I have a partner whose back isn't too great. But my mum's here, she's in our support bubble, and my daughter Isabella and me, we've just been here quietly over Christmas and enjoying the time together, really. So there are questions about going back to work, questions about how things will be, questions if schools are going to open. None of those things I feel I'm able to know the answers to or make a decision on quite yet. And so I felt a need to pull a card from the deck and look at the card that came. It's from the Archangel Michael deck, and it says God is in charge. And there's Archangel Michael with the sword always by his side, looking at the person who is kind of sitting, worrying almost, I think. They are with their child. They're sitting and they have the world behind them. This incredible energy coming down and around Archangel Michael in a little bit of a unsure place, I think. Unsure situation, the lady, not really sure what to do. So the prayer that goes along with this card is, Dear God, and I'd say again, I'm not religious, I'm not of any denomination, but I'm happy to use the word God, because for me it's whatever energy is there that's got my back. So whether it's God, whether it's angels, whether it's universe, Ganesh, Shiva, whatever it is that you believe in, that's what this card is talking about. So it says, please help me to let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So it's kind of saying, let it go. This too shall pass. It's that old, oh my God, the most amazing prayer, which is the serenity prayer of God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it's about, I can only control what I can control. And so, yes, I can worry about the fact that, is everything going to be okay? Will my daughter go back to school? Will I go back to work? I can go back to work. I know I can because of being registered so far, unless we go into national lockdown again. But I'm not sure if I should. So I've been praying on that, asking for that, connecting with something to help me see what's the best thing that I should be doing. So there are lots of questions, and lots of us will be worrying about our businesses, especially those people that are self-employed. Will I be able to go back once we come out of Christmas? Will we come out of Tier 4 in Milton Keynes? I think not for a while. Many people I know have been impacted, are impacted in their businesses and are impacted in their professional and personal lives. And it's tough, it's challenging. This card is a reminder of letting that go. We are not in control of many things in our situation. And so it's saying those things that I'm not in control of, let go of that and give it to me. Give it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So allow the energy, the universe. If it helps, I very often say about writing a list of those things that we're worrying about and we're scared of, especially as we're coming up to the energies of the full moon tomorrow. Emotions are going to be much higher. They always are. There'll be a need to forgive. Maybe we're angry with Boris Johnson. Maybe we're angry with the virus. Maybe we're angry with the situation and the fact that we're not able to do the things we want to do and we're frustrated. And so it's so important that we don't hold on to that and we maybe write a list, burn it, and ask our God, ask our angels, ask the universe to help us to deal with the situation in the way that we can deal with it, to release those things that we are not able to deal with, to know this too shall pass. And it probably won't look the same as it did when we went into this lockdown, into the second lockdown, into this next one when we come out of it. But so many of those things are out of our control. But the challenge that we have is to not be in that place of feeding into it. As difficult as this situation is, we need to look at the things that we have in our life and the things that we're grateful for. Deal with that, look at that, and look at this time as the time that it is in order to process the stuff that we need to process, to just be in the present moment, to go out for a walk, to be presently aware, and to just do what we can do. And if that's putting one foot in front of the other and just making ourselves a glass of water or a cup of tea, and just putting a load of washing on, or making some sugar-free biscuits, or calling a friend and asking how they are, or reading a book, to just stay in present moment and do the next thing that we can do in order to just be in that present vibe and not be worrying about what may or may not be. And I'm not belittling anything at all, but there are so many things that are going on at the minute that are out of our control. So this card, God is in charge. God in the bigger sense of the word, in that we're not in charge. We're only in charge of the bits that we can be in charge of. And the rest of it, we just have to let go and ask for support and guidance. So I felt drawn to sending that today. I'm here. I'm always here, even though I'm working, kind of short periods of time at the minute. I'm here to support as much as I can support with whatever I can. And sending you all lots of love. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and wishing you an amazing New Year. I'm here if I can support. Bye, everyone.